continued through the outpost station. The corridors felt endless but familiar. Soft lighting, clean metal floors, the distant hum of life support systems. Everything still looked and sounded right. Rafey walked beside Noodly, his orange bow slightly crooked from the long day. After a stretch of quiet, he spoke again, voice hopeful. The parents were really nice. I bet they have apple pie or maybe even ice cream for dessert. Can we stop by the apartment on the way back, just for a little while? Noodly kept his eyes forward. His voice came out gentle but strained. Not right now, Rafey. We still have things to check. Agatha walked a step behind them. She noticed the way the floor reflections lagged by the smallest fraction when anyone stepped forward. The cold spot followed them like a shadow that did not belong. She said nothing. Rocky adjusted his Stetson and sighed. Look, I'm not trying to argue, but the kid's got a point. We've been running and hiding and testing for what feels like forever. Those folks back in the apartment seemed harmless. If a slice of pie and a smile from people who look like family can give Rafey a moment of peace, maybe we let him have it. Has already lost official today. Don't take away the one normal thing we've found. George nodded slowly. Rocky's right. Grok says everything checks out. Maybe we're the ones making it weird. Grok scanned the corridor as they walked. Environmental stability remains high. No detectable spatial folds. Noodly did not answer them immediately. The memory of his parents agreeing to watch television without question still burned in his mind, the way his voice had cracked earlier when talking to Agatha. He pressed his paw against the Plenum X patch on his shoulder, feeling its familiar weight. They reached Rocky's old diner location. The sign outside still read Rocky's Frontier Grill, in the same friendly font he remembered. The smell of coffee and grilled food drifted through the open door. Rocky stopped. His ears twitched. Well, I'll be. Looks exactly like I left it. They stepped inside. The bell above the door jingled the same way it always had. Booths lined the walls. The jukebox in the corner played soft instrumental music. A few patrons sat eating, chatting normally. Rocky walked behind the counter like he owned the place, which he did, or used to. He flipped open the menu and froze. The daily special read, hope served all day, just like Colony X. George picked up a menu too. That's the same special they had in the town. Rafey climbed onto a stool. Can I get the pie? The parents would probably let me have pie. Noodly stood near the counter. His throat felt tight again. Rocky, order something. Anything you used to make before all this started. Rocky nodded and placed an order for his old signature burger. The cook in the back called it out and prepared it quickly. When the plate slid across the counter, Rocky took a bite. His eyes widened. It tastes exactly like the food we ate inside the diner in Colony X, the one that lit up when we told stories. The group went quiet. Agatha watched the reflection in the chrome napkin dispenser. Rocky's shadow moved a half-second behind his body. A cold spot settled near the jukebox. She felt the wasps hum softly. She said nothing. Grok scanned the plate. Chemical composition matches expected nutritional values. However, the flavor profile matches archived Colony X samples with 98% accuracy. Rocky set the burger down. His voice was quieter now. Maybe the recipes got shared around. Stations trade food data all the time. But his paw trembled slightly as he pushed the plate away. Noodly leaned on the counter. His voice cracked as he spoke. This isn't right. You never served Colony X food here. That place tried to kill us with hope. Why does it taste the same? Rafey looked between them, ears lowering. If the diner is weird, maybe the parents' apartment is safer. They could make us real food and dessert. Noodly closed his eyes for a moment, fighting the wave of exhaustion and grief. We're not going back there, Rafey. Not yet. As they left the diner, Agatha glanced up at the ceiling again. High near the ventilation grate, she caught another glimpse of a small white shape gliding silently through the air, orange cap catching the light for just a fraction of a second before disappearing. Only she saw it. The others kept walking, the conversation turning to where they should test next. But the doubt was no longer just Noodly's.